What is up, everybody? I know it's been a while since I posted a video about the boat. I had some other projects I had to take care of first. This is kind of on the back burner for my business. This is something I'm wanting to branch into, but right now this is just a dream I'm trying to make come true. So I'm gonna show y'all what all I've gotten done so far and what I will be doing today. So, got both foam boxes completely foamed out. Side hull completely foamed out. These are solid boxes. All right, both sides completely done. This whole floor, it's an 1.5 inch subfloor. This is just my prototype. Next one, I'm going to a 2-inch subfloor. Completely foamed out. This is a watertight floor, okay? It rained for a couple days here, and it held the water beautifully. None of it leaked down. It was watertight. Drained out perfectly. What we got up here right now, solid deck. All right, this is completely full of our flotation. I'm getting started on the front nose right now. Got a little bit of trimming I'll need to do, add in some bracing. This is going to be a stepped deck, which means up top it's going to be flush with the rail, come out, and then drop back down. What I will have up front that I'll be getting today, I will be adding a step on here as well. Again, going to have flotation foam. I want this boat to have as much flotation as possible. This is a fairly decent sized boat. It's a 1550 flat bottom. Y'all can see, still got a little bit of welding to do in there. And as y'all can see how I'm doing the nose up front, it'll all be flush. In the future, I do plan to make the very front up here and on the sides diamond tread. That way you got a little bit of grip. However, I am planning on painting the very top up here, the rest of the boat. I want to have sea decking. It all depends on what the customer wants whenever they go to get this. I'm also, along with the step up front, I will be putting rails on today because I have to put the rails on before I can do this step deck up front. And this step deck, it'll have an access panel right here. That way you can run all your wiring. I'm actually, once I get this step built, there'll actually be a box or a tray, essentially, like a tackle tray up front. That's going to be coming all the way back here because all your wiring is going to go through these pipes. I got pipes on either side, and then they come out in the back. That way you run all your wiring up top instead of running it through the floor. So this step deck is going to be hollow, but it's going to allow you to where you have an access panel where you can, for your navigation lights or anything you want to put up front, whether it's light bars, anything like that, can be mounted up front. All your wiring run down underneath this. You'll also have access plates up front to still push it. So all that's going to be going in there. That way, that access panel is going to be back here. It'll drop down through a hole, come across into this pipe. So, if y'all like seeing these builds, please, if you like the video, if you watch it, please give me a follow. This will help me out greatly. I'm just a small businessman. I'm trying to make a dream come true. I learned how to do this years ago, and it was something that I wound up loving the type of work it was. It's something that, since I started doing it for a previous company I worked for, it was one of the coolest jobs I ever did. Not the biggest projects. I've worked on a lot bigger stuff. I've worked on, the ships for the Coast Guard, but this is something I've really wanted to be doing for a while. As of right now, this is kind of like a back burner thing. This is just a project on my time that I'm having to take. My goal is to sell 10 of these a year. It's just me. I have very basic welding tools right now. I don't have a big CNC plasma. Everything is cut by hand, so I've got a tiny shop where I'm able to build these in. So as soon as this goes to the Coast Guard for the buoyancy testing, as long as I pass, which I'm 99% certain this will pass the buoyancy testing, this boat will be up for sale. I will have a trailer with it. I just got to add fenders to said trailer. So if anybody is in the market for a brand new boat, I can tell you for $1,550, I do not plan to sell this boat at the same cost as what your higher end companies would. This is going to be a very affordable boat. Again, it's just me. I don't have the overhead cost, so my profit margin a lot better than all these bigger companies that have to charge way more to pay everybody, and so the company can put money in their pockets. So this is going to be a very affordable boat for y'all. So if y'all like it, please subscribe to my channel. That way I can get more followers on here. More followers means I get more views. More views means my business grows even more. Thank y'all.